office. This is where I sit here and I work on my laptop like everybody else. Got my breakfast.
All under the gaze of Dr. Benjamin E. Mays, former president of Morehouse College. The mayor graduated from Benjamin E. Mays High School.
So I walk in the door this way, and the first person I see is Dr. Mays. And this phrase right here is one of the most important phrases into my life. Not failure, but low aim is sin. It's not that we might not succeed, but you can't have low aim. Always aim high. I always think that way because of him.
And you tell Bailey that?
Oh my gosh, I tell Bailey that. Yes, yes, yes. So that's my daughter right there.
She's so cute.
That's her getting her driver's license right there. And that's her and I at a Hawks game. Just having fun, you know. And we ride MARTA to go to the game sometimes. Well, now it's all, you know, a whole new life. Being the mayor, I got folks that drive us, but we do a lot together. We do a whole lot together.
What advice would you give to single dads like you who are saying, how can I do it all?
Yeah, I mean, one, you have to remember your network. My ex-wife, Kim, she's phenomenal. She's a great mom. So we definitely, you know, are sharing the responsibility of raising Bailey. So, you know, you're not alone. And if you feel like you're alone, there's aunts, there's, you know, friends, there's, you know, grandparents. It takes a village, as they say. And for me, I have a, you know, outstanding village of my mom, my sister, her aunts, all these folks. And then, you know, you have to also, you know, watch and see what you've instilled in this, you know, in this child, to watch her and let her stumble, make mistakes, but also blossom. We've had some hard conversations before about choices she's made. Nothing catastrophic, but enough for me to say, hey, did you mean to do that? Because based on the conversations we've had before, this doesn't seem like it's in being consistent with who you really wanted to be in that moment. And she and I will come to agreement that that wasn't the best decision, and she'll make the adjustments later. I'm so glad I have a daughter that listens, that understands, you know, and then she makes her own self-corrections, and all I get to do is watch her blossom.
So what about dating?
Yeah, so when you asked me, am I liberal or strict in certain places, I'm fairly strict about the dating part. I was a young man that grew up in Atlanta, and I wanted to date beautiful daughters like Bailey. So it's literally hitting me now. You know, she's dating tall guys, that have curly hair, that play basketball or sports, and I'm watching her, I'm like, you're dating like a guy that reminds you of me, it seems, you know. In February, on Valentine's Day, he's knocking on my door asking her for a date. I'm like, see, y'all been setting this up since December, January. Y'all been cultivating this and working on it. And he comes with this deep voice, and he's like 6'4", and I'm like, who's this shadow in my doorway? And, you know, so we had a good conversation about, you know, what it means to date my daughter, and they went on a picnic, and I was like, goodness.
You didn't send police along?
No comment. No comment on what all I do to make sure that things are good. But I'll tell you how I grew. I grew on prom night. So her school and his school both had prom the same night. So she had to go to 2 proms that night, and there was like an after party. And so we had to negotiate on the time to come back home, because this after party, it was supervised with parents, was supposed to end at like 1 or 2 o'clock. And I was like, wait a minute, you can't stay to that. And the time I had set was way early. I don't want your viewers to know how strict I am. But she was all like, no, I want to go to this and this. And then ultimately she said, now Dad, when I hang out with my female friends, you allow us to come in at this time. So now that I'm with him, why would you not allow me to go stay at that time? Do you not trust me? Do you not trust him? And there's executive protection there. What is the problem? And I had to come to understand that she really did know that I'm, equal opportunity, that I'm fair in all cases. And I did we did come to a later time than the time that I suggested. So I'm flexible, but at the same time, I'm very cautious. I only got one daughter. So I pour all my all in all into her, and it's reciprocal. So when I need something, she's there for me, and when she needs something, I'm there for her. When they call me from school saying she's sick, I've left meetings, I've left towns, I've left anything that was of importance. We have a pact, we have an agreement. If she calls, no matter what, I'm going to pick up. I can be in an interview with Monica Pearson, I'm going to answer that call. So it's made me keep the main thing, and that's her life.